Hello and welcome to Square Enix Presents for 2021. We're getting at least a new Life is Strange project information. We're getting some Outrider stuff, they said. Past that, who knows, right? I think they're going to have some Balan Wonderworld stuff, which Pat will probably have something to say about on the podcast, I'm sure. But it could be anything, right? My expectation is we're going to get some Nier information. Maybe a final release trailer, because Nier's coming out a couple months. Next month. It's next month. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, because Nier's coming out real quick. Nier Reincarnation. I expect we'll get that. I would love to get some information on Final Fantasy 16, but I don't think that's gonna happen this time. It would also be really cool to, maybe get information on a Drakengard remaster. Or remake, since we got Nier Reincarnation. I'm just saying, Drakengard 1's an incredible game that plays really poorly, and would be really cool to get a new project on. That's all. But my expectation is that Nier trailer. I think we might get a little bit of information about Intergrade, Final Fantasy 7 Remake Intergrade. But I don't expect us to get a bunch about FF16 today. I could be wrong. But I expect it to be fairly tame, of just like, hey, here's the stuff we got coming. Because I feel like they're going to focus more on Life is Strange, Outriders, and Balan Wonderworld. But let's find out. I need to have the docket up. I don't know how I always forget this. Starting with the trailer. Various platforms at various stages of development, subject to change.
This planet was supposed to be a fresh start.
Let me bump up the audio here.
Instead, we live in fear. The anomaly storms have forced us underground.
This is Outriders.
Running from a planet that
coming to Game Pass on release. I kept wanting to play this during the initial demo run, but the demo kept hard crashing for me, so I never got to try it. So I'm excited it's coming to Game Pass because it means I'll actually get to try it.
Mankind might be on the back foot, but
they're pushing for this one though.
Push forward. We don't hide. We don't run. We
That's a cool effect.
are Outriders.
Yeah, Square Enix is pushing this game pretty hard. I hope it winds up being really good. It doesn't look bad. It's just that I've seen so many of these types of games now over the years that it's tough for me to just jump when I see it, and get excited.
A lot in store for you today.
Is that?
Updates on some of our most
That is Matt
anticipated
Mercer.
titles, new game announcements, and the world premiere of a new entry in one of our award-winning franchises. Be sure you stay tuned until the very end to get all of today's updates.
All right.
This is Square Enix presents.
I'm betting that world premiere's Drakengard remaster remake. That's a pretty good get, honestly. I mean, Matt Mercer's he's been in a lot of stuff, so it's weird to say he's a good get, right? But he's extremely recognizable voice. I got distracted by this trailer for a second. I saw a shot that actually looked really cool. He's become really popular again. It's a good get to have Matt Mercer doing the narration for your presentation, Yeah, there's some cool looking stuff in here. It's just after Destiny and then Anthem and then
Outriders,
Remnant, it's tough for me to look at this type of game and go, yeah, and I know all three of those games are very different, right? But I look at this kind of game and I go, okay, this could be good. It could be.
Like Bulletstorm and the Gears of War series.
This can't be happening! You people are insane! All of this is fucking insane! Oh yeah it is!
kind is bleeding out
Sure.
in the trenches of Enoch. A once beautiful planet, ravaged by a mysterious anomaly. Hyper-evolving its flora and fauna to purge the virus that is humanity. In other words, you.
All right.
Enoch.
I know I'm not saying much, but there's not really much to say right now, you know?
Leading the colonization advance party.
This trailer's not selling me on it, I'll say that for sure, so far. I would much rather they focus on, like...
You not only survive, but are left.
I guess it's because, like, none of this means anything to me, you know? Like, they're giving me a rundown, which is, like, I love that normally.
Control over time, space, and matter. The Outriders have gained access to devastating anomaly energies.
Cool.
Demigods strolling through the battlefield.
The armor looks
tables
pretty
have
cool.
most definitely turned. With the anomaly flowing through their veins, Outriders have split off into 4 classes, each offering a different customizable.
I'm gonna bump the
playstyle
audio up
and
just a
extensive
little bit
skill
more.
tree that, while freely respectable, demands hard choices be made. If you
Okay,
prefer
here we
a
go. Yeah.
devious hit-and-run approach,
Give me a breakdown.
the trickster's manipulation of time and space will be to your tastes.
Cool.
Deadly up close. The
Yes,
trickster
show
will
gameplay, thank
annihilate
you.
Enemies with spectacular powers, such as the temporal slice.
That's way more exciting to me, and that looks really cool. That's very
Death
Bulletstormy.
from a distance is more your thing.
With, like, the
Technomancer
slow
combines
burn
the
away.
anomaly's powers with technology.
Very cool.
Place deadly turrets or release climate-altering area effect
Very
weapons
cool.
to take down your foe. The Devastator class
Okay.
is a tank in human form, a biological sledgehammer, difficult to kill and dangerous to be near. The Devastator's control of gravity allows
Sure.
for brutal attacks, such as the Impale ability or Gravity Jump.
I like it.
Finally, there's the Pyromancer.
All right, I'm listening.
Medium-range class equipped to take out multiple targets at once. You may be easy to kill at close range, but you can leech energy from crowds of
Cool.
enemies, or detonate thermal bombs to tear their flesh apart.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if that fire didn't come up out of the ground,
Regardless
I'm gonna
of
be
your
upset.
choice, confidence is everything on the battlegrounds of Enoch.
Sure.
Each class has its own spin on a healing mechanic, which rewards health for performing certain actions that reinforce the class's playstyle.
Nifty.
So get out of cover, throw yourself headfirst into the fray, and think aggressive. The Outriders' journey will take them beyond humanity's furthest exploration of Enoch, as they fight to discover the source of a mysterious signal. From the snow-capped heights of Eagle Peaks to dense jungles and arid
Sure.
deserts.
I feel like I've seen this style of
Wait.
game and trailer so many times now. I need to get my hands on it before I have any real opinion on it, you know?
You may be pulled into a search and rescue mission, drawn in to investigate a menacing cult, or asked to track and kill hyper-evolved creatures in the wild.
Class-based looter shooter is something I've played a lot, you know? Uh-oh.
Wear or trade with the duplicitous street vendors of
And again,
humanity
it could be incredible. This could be the best one yet. It's just that I really need to get my hands on it.
Convoy. And then, of course, there's armor and weapon mods.
Oh,
which
yeah,
allow
I'm
you to
sure.
further tweak your
Gotta
gear
get that
with
loot.
Modifiers that can have a dramatic effect on how your abilities play out in combat. Layer in a full crafting system, and the staggering depth of Outrider's loot system begins
Sure.
to become evident. You'll need to be fully in tune with your gear.
But
and
does the
abilities
loot
to use them to
matter?
survive
That's
against
why
campaign content.
when you tell me looter shooter, there was a time where I got incredibly excited.
With a
But does the
level threshold
loot
to take part in
matter?
expeditions is
Because
only
if
for
the loot
hardest
matters,
of
then yeah, I'm
outriders.
there.
Pitting
But if
you
the loot
against
doesn't
most
matter,
lethal
then what's the point,
adversaries
you know?
Enoch has to offer. Considered a suicide mission by most, your journey through the hellscape of Enoch is made possible thanks to the Outriders Convoy,
Sure.
a mobile hub which moves through the world, which can be customized with body kits, paint jobs.
Man, this
and,
is a lot of
skulls
Outriders
of fallen
stuff.
Enemies. Trophies from battle
That's
aren't
cool.
worth much if they can't be shown off. Your convoy will accompany you as you join a friend's game in co-op, where your achievements can get the eyeballs they deserve. This is all just the tip of the iceberg, as the Outriders travel further beyond humanity's reaches.
And I know people may say, Trey, you're so cynical with this. Why can't you just have hope? Anthem squashed me for this type of game having hope. I need to play it for myself because I was so incredibly excited for Anthem because it was a mech game, powered armor. Heck yeah. Mech looter shooter, I'm there. And then the game itself was terrible.
Lara Croft, the iconic female action hero, burst onto the video game scene 25 years ago. With guns blazing and pickaxe in hand, she continues to inspire new generations today.
This year marks the 25th anniversary of Tomb Raider, and we are so excited to celebrate alongside fans throughout 2021. Over the years, Lara has uncovered lost tombs, solved ingenious puzzles, survived treacherous traps.
I completely forgot. I always forget Lara Croft is now a Square Enix. I guess she's been Square Enix for a long time now.
The world to embrace their adventurous side and to just keep moving through challenging times. We have some exciting partnership news to celebrate Lara's 25th.
So is this the new game?
Recent reveal of a Tomb Raider anime series in collaboration with Netflix and
Oh
Legendary
yeah,
Television.
I forgot
And
about that.
Talent updates for the next big screen installment of Tomb Raider featuring Alicia Vikander. Lara's also all over the gaming space, and we're working with talented teams on crossovers. For
That's why Lara Croft is coming to Smash.
And War of the Visions, Final Fantasy Brave Exvius.
Sure, why not? Why not?
The
Yeah.
Lost Valley statue is also progressing extremely well, and we can't wait to share the final paint with you in the coming months. And we're thrilled to announce that a Tomb Raider cookbook is coming later this year from
Sure.
Inside Editions,
Why not?
which will allow fans to bring recipes from Lara's global adventures back home.
Why not?
We're also announcing today a new digital bundle that will give the world a chance to play Lara's reboot adventure in its entirety. The Tomb Raider Definitive Survivor trilogy follows Lara's origin from the Survivor to the modern-day Tomb Raider. We've only just kicked off Lara's 25-year festivities, so keep an eye on our social channels for more nostalgic content, fan celebrations, and exciting surprises throughout the year.
If I don't
Sure.
survive, none of us will.
I've only played the first one of these, and I would really like to play the sequels.
I've come so far.
And just never did, you know?
I'm not turning back.
Get ready!
What would you do?
Sure.
And on our way out, we have one last surprise. You've seen that Lara Croft has now arrived in Fortnite, but that's not the end of our epic collaboration. Croft Manor is coming to Fortnite Creative as a playable adventure on March 23rd.
Why not?
Alliance Studios has been hard at work on the hub, and we can't wait for you to play it next week. Be sure to check out Fortnite Creative and Fortnite.com on March 23rd.
Why not, right? I mean, you might as well.
When you're on the go, you
Capitalize.
lose your passion for gaming. So we're bringing some of our most popular characters and brands to mobile. Here's a look.
Thought they were going to say Switch. How is that going to work on mobile? How is... Okay. Yeah, no, sure. Sure, yeah, why not? Yeah. Why not have Just Cause on mobile, right? I have no idea how this is going to play. That I cannot imagine that plays. I don't know. New phones are way more powerful than old phones were. So, like, maybe it plays fine, but... Or this is a new game entirely, because I don't recognize a bunch of these characters. Just Cause Battle Royale, maybe? Yeah, it's almost assuredly what this is. A Just Cause Battle Royale for mobile. Weird that it wouldn't be coming to PC, too. Or it's like a mission-based. You know, where like you're not actually doing any of that. You're just sending your people out. Okay. Hitman. Hitman Go 2? Or...
This is a unique opportunity. You've large shoes to fill.
46, she
To
said, not
succeed,
47.
You will need to work together and strike from the shadows. Proceed at your discretion. Good luck.
Hitman, Sniper, Assassins.
The lights all out in the night. I stand by your side 'cause I see.
Sure, like who knows what that is, right? That could be the Sniper Assassin mode from the newer Hitmans, or it could be you're sending assassins out. You know, it's mobile. There's no way to know, right? My guess is it's the Sniper Assassin games from the current ones. And again, that's my biggest issue with trailers like this as well. I don't know what this is, you know? Space Invaders AR? Okay. But I don't know anything about it. You haven't told me anything. I just show me gameplay. Show me gameplay, that's all I ask.
Your eyes weren't playing tricks on you. Square Enix
You
Montreal
know?
and Taito are collaborating on a new vision for the Space Invaders brand.
Sure,
With
show
an
me some
upcoming
stuff.
mobile game built on innovative AR technology. And now let's take a look at a few more delightful games from Taito.
Or not. Okay. New VN from Taito? Oh no, okay. That makes way more sense from Taito. I was trying to figure out when Taito got into VNs. Toho Spell Bubble. Sanae Kochiya's gaming business. Sure. New Toho. Is this Argon? I love shmups, by the way. Very rarely do they like come out, good shmups come out anymore, so it's tough to talk about them on the channel. But I love shmups. Darius. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Cosmic Revelation coming to the Switch. Bubble Bobble. And this is not at all what I thought this presentation was going to be. I played so much Bubble Bobble when I was a child. Oh, the music's changing. Yeah, it's changing pitch. Bubble Bobble, 4 friends. The Baron is back.
Let's shift our attention to Marvel's Avengers.
Man, that
We've come a long way
shot
since
was
launch.
gone immediately.
Today, Earth's Mightiest Heroes are launching on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series
Sure.
X and S, and the team's roster is growing.
Sure. I really didn't think we'd get DLC for this game ever because of how bad that it did, but sure. Who's coming to it? Hitman? Or Hitman. Hawkeye? Hitman 47. 47's joining.
Only the maestro now. Breathe in the desolation that
Sure.
surrounds you, Barton.
I have no desire to play this game.
Save you from it all.
Like at all. Like once I knew how monetized it was for like leveling up, I had no desire to play it. But at least they're giving you a free next gen upgrade.
Check out this extended gameplay from Operation Hawkeye, Future Imperfect.
But no, I don't need to. Okay, I guess.
Long time. Good to see you. How's my dog?
I
doing?
honestly don't care,
Love
but
that
okay,
dog.
I guess we'll check it out.
Wait, didn't you move out today?
So like, real
Wow.
quick,
What makes you say that?
every single
They
one of
said
those
they were
splash
movers.
screens for the end of the previous like
Clinton,
set
Francis
of
Scott.
trailers
What great
went away
timing.
immediately.
Do I know you?
Like that Bubble Bobble one was up for like half a second.
Ames hired guns.
Surrender quietly, or die noisily.
No, that's a line.
What I'm thinking?
Surrender quietly or die noisily. And like the delivery on the line was fine. It wasn't the fault of the delivery. It's just like, come on. What is that line? Surrender quietly or die noisily. Alright, hold on. Hold on.
That won't feel good in the morning.
We've established
Yeah, I don't care about this at all, unfortunately. I'm so sorry.
So, what's your plan?
I left Fury in the future when I jumped back through the time bridge. If he's alive, I'm getting him out. Then we can use this Project Omega intel to stop the end of the world.
Fair enough. Let's find him. Got eyes on the mercenaries.
Knocking loose, Kate. Knocking loose.
It doesn't look satisfying at all. The arrows, like you're playing there. That's better, rope arrow. But like you're playing as Hawkeye. Let me use weird, crazy arrows, you know. But it looks like a good portion of his kit's dedicated to the melee. Oh boy. Oh boy. It doesn't look good at all. I don't think I've ever, because I already wasn't interested in this game. I don't think I've ever seen gameplay and become less interested in a game I already didn't care about more than this.
How can people live in a world like this?
Well, I assume they don't have a choice.
Whatever I thought they might have been through, it's worse. All these missing people.
Think they're still out there?
I don't know.
If you think the Supreme Leader hadn't noticed you, you shouldn't be here. And soon you won't be.
That's Taliesin Jeff, I think.
Oh, look. He's an ugly, washed-up S.H.I.E.L.D. agent in the future, too.
Nice to know some things never change.
The Taskmaster just stood there and let him have that little back and forth, and then got jumped, but immediately flipped her. It's just, man, I don't know what it is about this game that just makes me. It just makes me want to pick it apart, you know. It's why I didn't play it, because I knew if I played it, I would want to review it, and if I reviewed it, I would not be kind. And I was like, nah, I just won't. I just won't touch it. Because I'm sure there are some people that are watching this right now, and they're going, man, I can't wait to play as Hawkeye. This looks great. But this just looks like a mess to me. Like, I don't think a lot of these animations look good.
And now, let's take a glimpse into some upcoming content.
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it. The more I see of it, the less I like it. Stop showing it to me.
Dr. Rappaccini, I read your proposal, and I must admit, I'm disappointed. You have the men. You have the tech.
What is this?
All you need now is me. Full-scale invasion. So, you get me the army. I'll get you the vibranium.
X-Men Origins Wolverine 2? Oh, Black Panther. Okay. Sure. New game or... No, just... Yeah, okay. Black Panther coming to Marvel's Avengers.
In this next game, You will take center stage to restore
Oh,
balance.
here's
and
Balan
happiness in a
Wonderworld.
magical world.
Patrick went on a 45-minute tirade against this game after playing the demo. So I won't say I'm excited for it. But who knows? Maybe the full game will be better than the demo, right?
For a hero. Or two.
Sure.
Because the best way to save the day
Is with friends.
is together.
Sure, yeah. I don't think it looks very appealing. Like, when you show me that cover art, I go, oh, because that looks really cool. I don't think the game looks really cool, personally. I think there's some cool ideas in here for sure. Like, Balan looks incredible. That's a great character design. There's some cool looking stuff in this trailer.
Combine your powers. Face your fears. Find your balance. True happiness is an adventure.
Sure.
Balan Wonderworld.
I don't have a lot of faith right now.
Next up, the world premiere of the next major Life is Strange game.
Oh, that was the world premiere, right? Life is Strange. No Nier so far.
When I moved to Haven Springs, I hadn't seen my brother Gabe in years.
It's just so good to see you again. Welcome to Haven.
This place is pretty sweet.
I'm glad you two met. Is this dude my best friend?
And this dude hands me the best beers?
Alex, right?
I really liked the first Life is Strange.
You were coming?
For the first time in years.
Well, what do you think?
I love it. I really let myself believe.
Welcome home.
I don't know what to believe now, except Gabe is dead.
This one's for you, Gabe.
That's an interesting premise.
Hearing everyone talk about my brother, about the life he had here with all of you, I lost the chance to have that.
What happened to Gabe was a senseless, tragic accident.
It wasn't an accident.
Son, now is not the time.
Alex? Are you okay?
That could be really good. That's such a good
They're
premise.
definitely hiding something.
The premise of like,
What happened here?
this is a new place for me,
Community.
and I haven't
Help each
like
other.
been around this person for a long time, but now I'm slowly piecing together who they are now, from what
There's something
like after they're
you
gone,
know about me.
from what the others have said about them. You know, it's like, oh, that's really cool.
I know what other people are feeling. I can see these auras around them. If they're angry or sad or afraid, I feel it too. When I focus, I can even understand why they're feeling it. And if somebody's feeling something big, it infects me and I lose control. I've never told anyone. But now
Yeah, I mean, how would you
can
tell
find
somebody
out
that?
What's really going on?
You'll need help.
I've got your back.
Cool. That's a really cool premise. True colors. That's a really cool premise.
Welcome to the world premiere of the next major game in the Life is Strange series, developed by Deck 9 Games. I'm Maya, also known as MXM2, and
Nice to
I'm a
meet you.
musician and a huge Life is Strange fan. So I'm
Sure.
super excited to be your host for today's show. If you're not familiar with the games, Life is Strange is a series of standalone adventures that explore dramatic, emotional stories.
I still haven't
about
played the
regular
second one.
people,
I keep meaning
but with
to
a
and
stunning
just
twist
haven't
of
touched it.
supernatural. Life is Strange True Colors features a brand new cast, power, and story, so it's the perfect place to jump in if you're new to the series. Now, let's throw the spotlight over to Deck 9 Games director Zach Garris and Erica Mori, the
Sure.
actor behind our brand new lead, Alex Chen, for more.
It is really cool to have it like this is a brand new story, of course, because standalone. You can just play this one. You don't have to play the other ones. That's cool.
2017. It has been a real labor of love for us. We are so delighted to share it with you today. At its heart,
Zach Garris really intense there.
How we connect to each other. The story is driven by a complex mystery with supernatural elements, all brought to life by an incredible cast, led by our new player character, Alex, played by Erica Mori.
What I love most about Alex is she's this smart, resilient young woman who, at the start of the game, has already weathered a really difficult life in the foster care system.
I
But
bet.
she still has this hope for the future, that somewhere she can find a place to call home.
She finally found.
At the
Oh
invitation
man!
of her brother,
Finally
Alex
found her
travels to the
brother,
town
and
of Haven Springs.
oh, I want to play
It's a
this.
fresh start, framed against
Her
the
backpack
beautiful
has a sticker that
mountain
says "Is what it
sprawling
is."
lakes and colorful architecture. A setting that
Backpack
embodies
or
the promise
haversack.
of every small town across America.
It's her chance to start over, in a place where she can rebuild her relationship with Gabe after 8 years apart.
Alex!
Yeah. I'm excited for this.
What's the protocol for reuniting with your long-lost sister after 8 years?
In Life is Strange True Colors, Alex's power, or curse, as she calls it at the start of the game, is an unparalleled empathic ability, the psychic power of empathy. It allows her to experience the emotions of other characters around her.
Very
but
cool.
It's also a volatile power that can bleed into and take over her own emotions if she's not careful.
This power is a key part of the game and very much under your control. And there are plenty of opportunities to use your power as you freely explore the streets and spaces of Haven Springs.
Cool.
On her very first day in Haven Springs, Alex meets our cast.
It's like the opposite of earlier,
including
where I
two
don't
new
have much to
friends
say, but instead it's
and
because I'm
potential
really
romantic
excited
interests.
and trying to like
Brian
soak in all the information.
And Steph, who fans may recognize from Life is Strange Before the Storm.
Our extensive cast of characters is at the heart of every moment of the game, and for the first time they're rendered using
Remember,
full
Steph, I'm
performance
sorry,
capture
Steph.
technology, captured and animated here in-house at Deck 9.
Very cool.
Making this the most visually advanced entry in the series, and the true next generation of Life is Strange.
In Life is Strange True Colors, the mystery surrounding Gabe's death is what ties everything together.
Stop being so intense,
After
Zach.
Alex's brother dies in what appears to be an accident, Alex quickly realizes there's a larger story behind what happened to him, and she's determined to get to the truth.
It becomes clear that only Alex, using her psychic power of empathy, can uncover what really happened.
We can't wait for you to experience Alex's journey. This is your chance to build your own future for her.
Give me a release date.
And for the entire town of
Give me a
Haven
release
Springs.
date.
Thanks, guys. And there's one
Give
more
me a
thing.
release date.
I'm excited to reveal that I'm providing Alex Chen's in-game singing voice. As a
That's cool.
longtime fan of Life is Strange, being even a small part of this universe and of Alex means the absolute world to me. Here's a short clip of Alex feeling uncertain after having a rocky start to her first day in Haven Springs.
Sure.
When you were here before, couldn't look you in the eye. You're dressed like an angel. Your skin makes me cry. You float like a feather in a beautiful world. I wish I was special. You're so very special. But I'm a creep.
It's a good performance.
I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here?
I have thoughts, but I'm trying to save them till after the
I
song.
don't belong here.
So there's this thing that happens
So excited
in
for
games
this game. And
where
I hope that you're feeling the exact same
when you
way
don't
after
have
this
the
first
voice
look.
actor sing the
And
song,
now, the big news you've
sometimes
been waiting
it'll
for.
do like a hard cut.
We're absolutely thrilled to announce
Where-
that the full game is coming
release
out
date?
in September. That's
September
right,
10?
The full game. You won't have to wait for the rest
No
of the story.
episodes?
You can binge it all at once or
Oh,
use
boy.
the chapter breaks to take a much
Oh,
needed
boy.
emotional breather. You can pre-order Life is Strange True Colors right now on
Sure.
lifeisstrange.com.
When you don't have the voice actor sing,
There's also one more.
I'll get to it in a
very
minute. I swear.
special
I won't
thing
forget.
We've yet to reveal. We're delighted to announce that Life is Strange and Life is Strange Before the Storm return in an all-new remastered collection featuring enhanced visuals and animations.
Okay. Cool. When you don't have the voice actor sing the song and you have an actual like artist sing the song, oftentimes it will just cut to the song itself as if the character is, you know, singing in a studio with an incredibly strong performance. When, hey, maybe what that scene needs is the character to sing that song. And so then when you have the artist sing it the way that the character would, it fits so much better. And that performance there seemed to
Life is
be.
Strange True Colors Ultimate Edition, and also available standalone later on this year. And that's
Very cool.
it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and make sure to keep an eye on the Life is Strange channels for more.
Very cool. It's like that weird phenomenon of the character should be the one singing it. Is like if you've ever seen Les Miserables, imagine the scene with Eponine where she's singing A Little Fall of Rain, right? But she's singing it from a studio, and so it doesn't fit, right? The character is breaking, but the singing is perfect. Whereas the theater version is the character singing it while falling apart, and it's really strong, you know? And it sounds like Life is Strange True Colors is going for that as well. Alright. This is Luminous. Yeah, Project Athia. Are we getting some more
Hi everyone, I'm Ella
information on it?
Today I am super excited to finally announce that I play the lead character Frey in working title Project Athia, a
Sure.
brand new IP from Square Enix and Luminous Productions about a young woman in a beautiful yet threatening world.
I can't hear the word Luminous without thinking about
The
Shiny
development
Luminous
team
now
has
from
been
Precure.
working super hard to create this remarkable journey, and it's been incredibly exciting to be a part of it. Frey is a character I immediately connected with when this project was first brought to me,
Cool.
and I've had so much fun working with the team to bring her character to life in performance capture and voice recording sessions. While we're not quite
I
ready
wish I
to
knew
reveal
what this
everything
game
today,
was.
we do have a sneak peek at a brand new scene from the game and the final
Like,
name to share.
I'll save my rant until after this, but it feels like too often developers expect us to get excited because we get a name or a teaser. It's like, I want to know what it is before I can get excited, you know? Though that said, that dragon is pretty hype.
Is it gone? Yes, and we should leave this place as well.
I still want to know what it is, but when you add a dragon, you automatically add 10 hype points on the tray meter. But it's like you spend all this money to do these fancy animations and stuff, and it's like, no, just tell me what the game is, man. Oh, is that the name? Forspoken? Has it finally gotten a full name? Forspoken. And you say, well, Trey, they just showed you what the game is. It's that. I don't know what that means. You know? Like, I don't know. That could be anything.
Thank you for joining us to see what's in store from studios across Square Enix. But there is more to come. Be on the lookout for our next Square Enix Presents this summer.
Sure. VR sizzle reel, yeah. And it's like, the reason why I say that Forspoken teaser doesn't really show me anything is, well, I get to see a character running around and jumping and slamming the ground to make magic come up. Well, what is it like to play? You know, because that was computer generated. That wasn't gameplay. What is it like to play? Is it first person? Is it third person? Is it action? Is it real time? Is it turn based? Is it looter? You know, like I just want to know what games are. I don't. That used to be the thing people did. They went, hey, this is our brand new JRPG crossing of dragons. And it's like, okay, and then they'd show the gameplay and you'd have, well, clearly that's an active time battle system, so that's turn-based, you know? And it just feels like more and more now we're getting, look at this cool CG. Like, no, I want to see the game, man. I want to know what it is. Of course, I guess these aren't made for me, right? These are made for the people who pre-order video games. These are made for the people who jump as soon as they see a cool shot, like the shot of that dragon, you know? These things are not made for me. So, is there anything else? Nah, there's nothing else. Okay. Again, I get it, right? It's not made for me. It's made for people who jump and pre-order. The big things that I noticed that I'm super excited for, Life is Strange True Colors, obviously, is the only thing that I got, like, super excited for. But I'll probably play Bubble Bobble for Friends, and I'll probably play Darius Cosmic Revelation. Everything else, I kind of want to know what all it is first, you know? I'll play the Tomb Raider definitive stuff. Why not, right? The Survival Trilogy. I wish I got to see more of the stuff. Outriders, I need to get my hands on first, and Marvel's Avengers, it's not happening for me. I'm sorry. Unless Square decides to pay me a bunch of money to cover it, and even then I won't do it if I can't be honest. But otherwise I'm not covering that game. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, and until next time, I've been Trey. This has been the Full Spectrum. Remember to always enjoy the full spectrum that Square Enix has to offer.